Alright, hey guys, it's Sandy, and I got Lou here. First time on the channel for Lou. First guest on the channel for Lou. Lou's going to be appearing a lot. This is not going to be a one-time thing. This is going to be a weekly thing. This is going to be a great series. Shout out to Woozy. We're out here with the New York skyline behind us. And Lou, let's get into a little bit of what we're going to be doing here.
Absolutely. So for me, I envision this show kind of being like college game day for anybody that likes college football. It's fine if you guys don't. But essentially what they do on that show, they go over like the bigger matchups for that week. I mean, we only have 8 per week, so we're going to cover all 8. We're going to break down teams, what teams we think are going to show up, likely sets and items, and then give predictions at the end. I think a big thing that we're going to try and do to keep it fresh, him and I are going to be a feature every week, but we can start getting the rest of y'all, either 1 or 2 at a time to come on live with us. You don't have to appear like face to face, like however you guys feel comfortable, but just hearing the feedback that you guys have and just bringing some energy to this league, like some context, like Sandy, his real name's Nick. Him and I grew up with one another, as well as the Inner Warrior and Air Chomp. But this is a good way for us to, reconnect. And, you guys are kind of like an extension on our friend group playing Pokemon every single week. So it's something that's huge to me, and I know it's big with all of y'all. So I really think we have a good thing here.
Right on, right on. I love it.
Alrighty. Nick, let me know when you want me to start jumping into the matchups. I've got them all
yeah, absolutely.
handicapped.
So which matchup you want to pull up first? What is the least priority matchup of the first week of this new week?
The least. Alright, I think I got one. Alright, I got it right here. So for me, the one with the least juice, I'm sorry to I feel like I'm constantly picking on Alex. I'm sorry, Alex.
What's his team
but
name?
That matchup, Alex, he's the Machampions.
Alright, Machampions.
Machampions, and he's playing the Nashville Braves, or my bad, Nashville Nidokings. I just butchered that dude Braves.
Okay.
Let me know when you have that up.
Alright, so I got that loading in right now, and it's up. Okay.
Alright, so Machampions versus Nidokings.
Okay. So
I've got it up too, but I've got it, okay. Alright, I remember why I had it the way that I did. So for me, I think Alex is going to bring Mega Wild, Salamence. Hoopa Unbound is going to be a Scarf user. The interesting thing with it, with a Scarf, it's going to outspeed Dragapult on Braves' team, and it can OHKO with the Space Fury, so it gets good stab damage there. Great mixed attacker. I think a lot of it's, momentum is so big in the current meta, and there's a lot of turn users, so I think that really kills that mon. But it's fucking stupid, the pure stats, and the move pool is not too bad. I've also got him bringing a bulky Scarfed Roan Wash. I've got him bringing Donphan, likely possible lead, hazard setter, spinner, Superior. And what I like with Superior in this matchup, I've got to bring Specs. But I really don't think it's going to be coming in on any of the faster mons. I think it's probably going to make an appearance when Manaphy's on the field. For Braves, I haven't bringing a standard Bolt set. Same thing with Manaphy. Terrakion, I've got to bring in Bandit, and it's important that it runs a Jolly Nature. I really like Rotom Mo for this matchup. And the linchpin, and this is why I picked Braves to win this one. I absolutely love Sneasel. Sneasel I love
Sneasel's
here. I
great.
think it's got really good typing for the matchup. And in terms of base speed, it actually outspeeds the entire team of the Machampions. And the only thing that's close is Superior. But Sneasel has 115, Superior only has 113. So I think it's going to get a lot of good stab damage up. And then I think he rounds out the team with his Mega.
Look, Sneasel's 115? I thought it was 105.
I'm seeing here base speed 115.
Damn.
You want to double check that? Yeah, it's 115.
That's crazy. I didn't know it was that fast. I thought it was a great pick when he picked it. I mentioned it in my last video. I love Sneasel, especially for the value. It's just a diet Weavile. But that's, I didn't realize it was that fast.
He, granted, it's not fully evolved. Attack is only 95. But you don't really need this mod for defense, so it's not going to run heavy or light. A lot of people choice banned it, but I think, choice banned with some stab damage, I think it's going to be more than enough for this matchup. Let me know what you see.
Yeah, so, I mean, right off the bat, Dragapult obliterates this team, I think.
Oh, God. Filthy mom.
I mean, not a lot of things like a Shadow Ball. It outspeeds everything. It's just great in draft. Also, what I love is Moltres here. So, there are a lot of mons that have coverage for Moltres. The problem is with the weakless policy, after an agility, Moltres eats this team alive, and it resists Sucker Punch from Mawile. So Moltres might be a problem.
Wow.
I don't think he brings Politoed against a Manaphy. I do see the possibility of Toxicroak. Toxicroak might come with Dry Skin for the Manaphy. That would be cool, but I really don't know. I don't love Mawile in a draft format. I think it's too prediction heavy. And when people know it's coming, they can prepare for it, right? Hoop on Bound's a heavy hitter. Rotom Wash is always a really annoying mon to deal with. But outside of that, I really don't see a way for the champions to outpace Nidokings.
I can see Alex definitely getting pretty creative here with the sets. I just think that if this is a long, drawn-out matchup, I think just the matchup itself favors Braves big time.
Yeah, it's interesting though. Alex has pretty much just a worse version of Beast's team. No, of Burger's team. My bad. With the dual weather, you see that? He's got dual weather, but just without the abusers that Burger had. Dual weather with the pseudo legendary, right? Yeah, but I don't know. All right, so
alrighty, we rolling, camera boy?
We're rolling.
Alright, so the next matchup we have is New Orleans Sandacondas, that's Beast's team, versus Greninja Sweepers, Copy's team.
Copy's team is ridiculous.
I had the bold declaration. I said Copy had the best team, and I really think he does from a balance perspective. Not necessarily like a runaway, but definitely he's my early favorite just off of the sheer amount of threats and then also viable defense. This matchup, I got Beast bringing Mega Caesar. That's a must because he needs Bullet Punch for the Mega DNC. I've got him bringing a bulky defensive set for Clefable. I've got him bringing Flygons Scarfed. Calendar is just a fucking great train of a mon. I've got it Guts for the ability and Mach Punch for priority. Ammo Swine, I think he can just run a standard set. Same thing with Slow King, but he really needs Slow King for the regenerator usage. Copy I have bringing Mega Diancie set. I don't think he needs really any. I don't think he needs rock polish or anything out of the ordinary. I think he's going to bring a standard set. I don't think he needs protect in a Gen 8 format, so he'll probably run like rocks in that space slot. Torn T, he can run in a couple of ways. Assault Vest being one of them. Jirachi, likely Scarf user. Infernape is the fucking mod for this matchup. I think you have something similar. But for me, I think he ends up bringing it Adamant Bandit. Crook and Vaporeon, somewhat standard sets, rounded out. I've got a 3-0 copy win. Let me know how you see this one.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think Copy's my best team in the league right now. This team is ridiculous. He really is about 5 deep with really viable UU plus mons, 6 deep. And then, like, Jolteon, Lickilicky, Delmize are just great in draft. Behem, he literally threw out last pick. You remember him messaging a mod saying, tell somebody to draft me Behem? So, listen, I don't know if he's going to bring it many times, but you throw specs on that, it's great, right? But, all that said, right?
I doubt he runs this week.
Lou, all that said, I have Beast winning. I really, really, really like Mega Scizor against Diancie, against Torn T, against Kyurem, against Crocodile, U-turn off of anything else. Like, Scizor's going to be great. Clef's going to be great. Conk is great. Mamoswine's great. Thunderous Eye, Volcania. I actually like the priority that Beast has against the threats that Copy has.
He's got probably the best priority users.
He's got,
and I think he's bringing Mamoswine. I think he's bringing a bunch of them.
Yeah, so I honestly, although I love Copy's team, I think Beast has matchup here, and if he plays it right, I think Copy, with the best team in the league, is going to start 0-1. I actually have Beast winning this. It could be 3-0, it could be 4-0. I don't think it's going to be close, actually. I think it's going to be strongly in Beast's favor.
Fuck, man. No, I would literally put money down on Copy, even if the kid threw it.
Yeah?
I think Torn T is going to be running, Heat Wave.
I mean,
the only thing that sucks with it is, it abuses moves that just miss all the time. So Heat Wave can miss, and you need that luck. But his team just has so much pedigree.
It does. It definitely does. But Lou, what do you say for the sake of the stream? We put 10 shekels on our opposing guys here for the first video.
Brother, what's $5 to a millionaire?
All right. All right.
That's
so
too easy, man. I can blow fucking $1,000 in Atlantic City tomorrow.
All right. Well, I don't know about that, but for the sake of the video, I got $10 on Beast.
All right. That's easy money for Copy.
All right. So who's up next then? Beast, you better not let me down, man.
Let me take a look.
All right. Recording. All right. And we're rolling, Lou.
All right, so the next matchup is going to be Red Spark Vikavolts versus DBlock Donphans. I'll be honest, it's probably the matchup with the worst team names. At least in my opinion. Don't get too tender, Inner Warrior. I don't know about you, Dolphin. I think you can handle it. So this one is a really interesting matchup. I really like the synergy that Dolphins team has with Victini, Megalopony, Mandibuzz being the standouts. I just think that it's kind of like a really narrow-minded view, and I just don't like his matchup here. So I'm bringing Victini, Megalop, Mandibuzz, Zarude, Milotic, and Chansey. I don't really feel too good about that. And I've got Inner Warrior bringing Zamazenta Crowned, Mega T-Tar, Lando, Gyarados, Latias, Excadrill. I've got him running Sand Rush and Life Orb on the drill. To me, I really think this matchup is going to end up being an overcommitment to the sand, and I think Inner Warrior is going to win with a Dragon Dance setup on Gyarados. I've got him winning 4-out, believe it or not.
Yeah, so I think Inner Warrior dominates this matchup too, but I don't think it's because of the sand. I just want you to take a second and look at Vikavolts' team. What outside of Scarf Victini can beat Zamazenta? Nothing there outspeeds it. Nothing else OHKOs it. Zamazenta outspeeds and OHKOs everything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
The stab play rough, and then Behemoth Blade, and then all the coverage move again. I don't think Vikavolts has anything for Zamazenta outside of Victini. And
right. He's going to have to overcommit to
and
it.
it's a sand team. It's a sand team. So the sand team can handle the Victini independent of the Zamazenta. So I don't know. I don't see a pathway to success here for Vikavolts. If they win this matchup, great on them. It's because they did some shenanigans, whether it's with Kofag, Chansey, some weird shit going on with Mandibuzz.
He needs a room to go off somehow, but I just don't.
I don't think they do this without something going crazy. Something needs to boost up.
You need a setup, Dragonite, or you have to save Zarude to fight a bunch of these mons 1v1 late.
Honestly, weakness policy Dragonite might be able to handle Zamazenta with an EQ, and then it could do some. I don't know, but I don't see very many pathways to success for Vikavolts.
No, not at all. And I don't know. It's just like a lot of these mons that Dolphin has, like that fucking I don't even know how you say it, Cafagrigus or whatever. He's not gonna do anything against T-Tar. Like, I mean, maybe he can get a Willow off.
He could get a body press off.
Yeah. Oh, that would actually do something.
Nah, he get a body press.
It's just still
off.
like there's nothing ideal because there's nothing that's gonna run through without extensive setup.
Nah,
and it would really be Inner Warrior's game to lose. Like, you have to recognize coming in, like, he really needs weakness policy, Dragonite to pop off. So just don't let it happen, but we'll see. If Dolphin ends up winning, it's going to have to be really well teched, and he's just going to have to really outplay him. But the matchup itself is really heavily skewed.
3, 2. All right, Lou, I'll start this one off right here, all right? And then you give me some detailed tech. But this right here looks like our first good, real, competitive draft league matchup right now, okay? So we got two great battlers. We got Circle, and we got Flygons. We got Woozy, all right? And now look at these teams. Mega Gallade in draft format apparently is great. Tapu Koko, Volcarona, Scizor, Cress, Shaman. We got some real versatile, hard to deal with Pokemon. And then we have the same thing on the opposite side. We got Celesteela, Zygarde, Feeny, Blacephalon, Silvally, Metagross. I honestly, looking at this, I think this is a really even matchup. I don't know who I have here. I don't know who anyone's taking. It's really up in the air. What do you think here?
What do I think here? I'm going to need a second to break it all down. In the end, I have Circle winning 1-0. I think he's going to be able to. Exploit, especially late, a Blacephalon Modest Scarfed. The biggest reason is that the only mon I really see on the roster that would even dare switch into this thing is Goodra. However, I just don't really think it's ideal for the rest of the matchup. What I really like about Circle's team here, he's got like a very high end, very Dragon Steel core that can handle a lot of what Woozy's trying to do. So even though we're giving a lot of respect here, Woozy's going to play a great game, and I'm confident in that. I just think that it's going to be hard for him to find the opportunity to like really get a hole and hit hard. I've got Circle bring in Tapu Fini, Celesteela, Zygarde, nothing out of the ordinary. I think Blaze Flans, his Wind Claws, Silvally, nothing out of the ordinary there. And I think he's going to bring Arachnid, even if it doesn't do too much offensively. I think he needs it for webs, or it just makes it a little bit easier. I've got Woozy bringing Glade Mega, obviously. I like the coverage it has for this matchup, especially with knockoff. Leaf Blade and Ice Punch are possibilities. What's great with him is that he's got a much better speed team. So like Circle's gonna have to get creative for how he's gonna get some of that speed in. His fast Mon's Absol Mega, but I hate that thing with a passion. Other than that, like he's got only one other mod over 100. With that being Blazeflon. This Glade Mega outspeeds the rest of the team without Absol present. So it's got 110 base speed. It's got terrific coverage. I really think that Woozy's going to end up getting kind of specific with how he's going to run it. He narrows it out with Tapu Koko, paired with the circuitry to abuse the electric terrain. And, Circle's really going to have to make an emphasis of keeping his Zygarde healthy. Volcarona, a couple of different ways he can run it. Potential setup. Shaman I have him bringing, and Swampert based off of defensive matchups. Nothing too crazy. In the end, I have this being a 1-0 game. I have Circle winning it, but this is a toss-up. Like, no disrespect at all to Woozy. Like, this game could truly go anywhere. Let me know what you say.
Yeah, I mean, I think Woozy's better than me. I think Circle's a great player too. But after really looking at the teams here, Blacephalon, if that thing gets out of control, that's it. If Blacephalon gets one Beast Boost off, I think that's it.
So
He's going to bring it Scarfed. He's going to bring it Scarfed so that it obliterates Glade, right? But after one Beast Boost, I mean that's it, right? So I guess the idea here is set up rocks, minimize the amount of times he can come in to revenge you. But I mean that's it. That's going to be a problem with Blacephalon.
Right, and that's why I don't have him bringing Caesar at all. But Skunk Tank's the only thing that's going to take a Shadow Ball pretty well, but I just don't think it offers enough outside of that.
It could sucker.
Likewise, I don't see him. Good. I also don't see him bringing Double at all. But
I actually think Skunk Tank's his best chance to prevent sweep because that thing's got Sucker Punch. So if he's Scarfed, he loses it. That'll minimize the damage Blacephalon could do, but I think at the end of the day, it's just going to be too much.
Yeah, great. Alright, so next up we have Brad. Is this guy even real? Like, guy hasn't posted posted anything. Manny, great job on this imaginary guy's draft. Really phenomenal.
He drafted him a jet, too. You notice that? The guy's on a plane the whole draft. He drafted him a jet.
I actually like it. I like his matchup here. So I've got the imaginary guy bringing his Mega, with that being Latios, just an absolute special nuker. I've got him bringing Arm Galar with a Scarf on. I think Icicle Crash as the likely play. I don't think he's going to run the Ice Punch. I have him bringing a mixed investment Pharaoh. Have him bring Specs on Swellow, I really like that thing. I think it has like 125 speed. Not the greatest raw special attack, but it's come a long way from when it was originally put into the game. He'll run Scrap. What's that ability? Scrappy on it, so that he can hit the Galarian Corsola. And then he also has the option to run Air Slash. And then I have him rounding out the team. He needs Gastrodon for Storm Drain for the Draco. And then Empoleon utility set. Another thing that could potentially resist the Draco, perhaps an investment in defense. Sand, I've got you bringing Draco Scarfed. I've got you bringing your Lele Scarfed. Slowking Galar, I got a normal standard set on that. A score. And then I've got you bringing Hitmonlee for Unburden. And then Mega Venusaur, which I'm not in love with. Potentially, I can see you bringing Umbreon. Overall, though, I have Brad winning 2-0. I just don't think that there's enough raw speed on your team. And I think that the combination of Mega Latios just fucking nuking everything in sight. And then Darn. It gives him terrific 1-2 punch from both sides of the plate. So he's got a phenomenal special, and then a normal physical attacker. Yeah, let me know what you see here. Obviously,
Yeah,
you're gonna give yourself some.
So I don't know. I think Brad's got matchup for sure. I don't have a whole lot of speed here without Hallowed. That's really my only speed. Arctos will inhale, or Ninetales itself. I have to run a lot of Scarfers. The problem is, and I think this will come up, is the Tapu Lele speed tie with the Darmanitan Galar. I don't know if anyone's familiar. I don't know if you're familiar, but Tapu Lele and Darmanitan Galar have the same speed tier. Are you familiar?
Oh, well, I lost the league on it. If one thing goes my way there, I should end up having a game against Stein, and then bending you over a table again in the finals. I really liked my matchup against you. But, no, I mean, got to tip my hat to Stein there. He won the speed tie, and, he had a better regular season than I did. He fucking mollywopped me week 1. Yeah, don't remind me, though. Hats off to Stein, though.
All right. I'll save some of the secrets, some of the tips, some of the little things I got up my sleeve for this matchup. I don't want to say too much, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. All right, Lou, I'm gonna start this one off because this is your matchup. You versus Lago, Air Chomp's best friend, the Killua profile pick. You know the deal.
He's got personality.
Yeah, he seems cool. He seems cool. I like him in the league. This league in general has a lot of personality. I think that's why I was emboldened to make this YouTube channel, throw these videos out there. I think it's a lot of fun. But these two teams have a lot of threats, both of them, right? Como-O with Clangorous Soul, ridiculous. Mega Garchomp with Scale Shot is a big problem. Aegislash, if you don't have the right stuff for it on the field, you're kind of fucked. Mew, I mean, what the fuck does Mew do, right? It could do anything. So here's the thing, right? You have a lot of threats. It's really just going to depend on the sets that both you guys bring. Mew can handle Weavile, believe it or not. You throw a Mach Punch, you throw a Vacuum Wave on there. Whatever it needs, it could handle it. Urshifu, it could hit it with Psychic Fangs. Melmetal, you could throw a Flare Blitz on there. Or you could just use a Flamethrower, hit it on the special side, even if it's a physical variant. Kartana, same thing. Both of those things drop to Flamethrowers without AVs on. Latios, you could throw a Crunch on there. You could use something else for that entirely. Aegislash handles it really well with Specs or with just Shadow Sneak in general. So, I mean, I don't know. I see a lot of threats. It really depends on how it's played, right? That Weavile and that Kartana are so annoying to deal with because they're so fast. You really have to catch them early and off guard. If you let them come in on their own terms, throw a Choice Band on the Weavile, nothing ever likes to knock off. Nothing can take an Icicle Crash. Triple Axle, actually. This is Gen 8. There's not a lot of things that can deal with those mons. Grimmsnarl might be that, though. Reflect, Light Screen. I think that is something that he brings here. Yeah. What do you think? I don't know who I think has the game here. Actually, if I had to go with a prediction, I'm gonna say Lou. So here's the thing: if the game goes 30 turns, Lou has it. If it ends quick, it's because Lago took out Weavile and Kartana early.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a team that definitely warrants some respect. Mew, you never really know what's going to show up until you scout it out. Sometimes it's already too late then. I think the thing that I have in my favor, though, here is Crobat's the only, ready-to-go speed out of the gates. He has the potential for some speed with Garchomp after a scale shot. It's just, I love regular Garchomp. I think in this league that the Mega, it just went for a stupid price point. And it's viable with scale shot. I just don't think that there's the raw speed out of the gate. What my approach will be, everybody knows, fuck defense. I just hit. You have time for a story, Nick, or
I got time.
Yeah, time for a story. All right, so I'm gonna make myself vulnerable to you guys. So I boxed once and once only, and I basically came out with some crackhead energy off the bat. Just landed a bunch of haymakers. I was fighting my friend who was like this amateur Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Now I'm not necessarily an underwear model, but I like raw conditioned. I paced the fucking floor with this guy. Round one, it was well in my favor. I kind of gassed myself, just punching this guy in the face. Second round, he clinches me and he flipped the match on me, almost knocked me out. They called the match so I didn't get bloodied up some more. But I think that's kind of the same thing with my team. Is I'm coming out swinging. I don't give a crap about hazards. I don't give a crap about status. I just want to hit you and find out how you tick. So I Crobat to me, it can touch me, not really going to do much. I think I did a good job getting Melmetal, and last year is kind of a gimmicky mon, but in the right matchup it can work. So I'm not going to give, I've already identified how I think I'm going to turn Lago into Swiss cheese. I'm not going to give it over here, but I have options. I can tell you fucking Murkrow Tailwind into Pikachu Light Ball right now. Don't buy on anything I say. I'm not gonna force my hand. But I definitely respect what Lago can do, and I am looking forward to getting into this matchup and playing him on Saturday.
Absolutely. All right, Lou, I just started this recording. I got to react while I'm getting a little crazy here. These speed tiers for this matchup are insane. This is insane. Gengar, Zapdos Galar, Noivern, Mega Sharpedo with speed boost. Even Milk Tank as a wall is ridiculously fast. Zeraora versus Deoxys Speed, Hawlucha, and Grassy Terrain. Rillaboom with priority. Probably choiced Hydreigon. A lot of really fast mons. It's going to be wild.
There's a lot of layers and synergy to this matchup. It's not quite our main event. It's not going to steal the floor from the Zard battle, but this is as good of a matchup we're gonna see. For those of you guys that don't know, Stein in our prior 2 leagues, he was just this like unsolvable puzzle, and that was until you ran into Air Chomp. Was it the same time in both leagues? Like they played in Gen 6 and Gen 8 at the same time?
I know we did, and he stomped me both weeks.
So I think Air Chomp did that with Stein. He curb stomped him in both leagues, and everybody's like, "Holy shit, this guy is human." And I love both of their teams. I think they both look really fun to play, super viable, and there's a lot of ways that they can play it. I got Air Chomp bringing Slowbro. I've got him bringing Rillaboom, as well as Hawlucha with the grass seed off the rip. I don't see him bringing anything exotic just yet. So that's going to give him +1 defense, which will help in this matchup. Heatran, for Stein knows this, but for the rest of the league, watch out for Scarf Eruption. That thing is fucking filthy. I got to bring in his Mega Altaria and then Incineroar. I got Stein is going to bring his Thundercat, Toxapex, it's going to be mostly special investment. Scarm is going to be his defensive anchor. That's kind of how Stein likes to play, with 1 or 2 offensive threats to center his team around, and then he likes running a special and a physical wall. So he definitely has that this time around. But the 2 mods, it's definitely going to be Pex, Scarm. I like Mudsdale as well. I don't think he's going to need it this week, though. Then I got to bring in Mega Sharpedo. I think he'll run Protect on that just to get the guaranteed speed bump. But it's not necessary, but I think he's going to end up going that route. I think Air Chomp's going to predict well. Got to bring in Gengar, which has really good coverage for the matchup, and then Galarian Zapdos. All in all, the way I see it, I have Stein upsetting Air Chomp, and the reason for that, I think late game, if Stein can keep his Thundercat healthy, there's just a lack of electric immunities on Air Chomp's side. But you're right, this game is nuts.
Yeah, I actually, I think I have Air Chomp winning this one. I have Air Chomp beating Stein again. Stein's a monster, but Air Chomp is the regular season powerhouse. All right. I also although I love Stein's defensive core of Toxapex, Swarm Regenerator, Tane Growth, Regenerator, Toxapex, Swarm, all that, they all perish to Magma Storm Heatran. So as long as Eric keeps that Heatran alive, and he's going to do that really effectively with grassy terrain, I don't see how Stein is going to be able to keep himself going against Eric's offensive onslaught.
Absolutely. This one's going to take a while. I think they're going to be fighting, they're going to be pivoting a lot. You know, I think a crit will definitely help in this one. I can't even fathom this until I play. It's like there's just so many directions this game can go in.
Lou, do you think Eric brings Deoxys speed?
I don't think he brings it off the rip. I just don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think he needs it this early. There will be times when he'll be able to exploit it. I just feel like we all know what kind of a player Stein is. You know, he's going to bring a defogger. He's going to bring walls. Deoxys speed, like if you're paying a premium for hazards, absolutely. But they're both going to be defogged. They're going to be helping one another out. These guys love their brooms. They like their spinners. Like they'd be defogging up the wazoo.
For sure. Alright guys, so this is the matchup of the week. This is the featured matchup. This is the game day matchup This is the matchup that everybody is looking forward to, okay? These are two great battlers. They haven't seen each other yet. They're from different leagues. I may be the liaison. However, what you may notice is both of them win a great OU staple. Round 1, round 2, they both went Charizard. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the Johto League, I don't know how old some of you guys are, but we were watching Pokemon back in the day. Back in the Johto League, Ash's Charizard wasn't strong enough, so it went to train until it was the strongest Charizard in the Charicific Valley. We're gonna find out this weekend which Charizard is the strongest in the valley. Is it Mega Y or is it Zard X? Lou, what do you think?
That whole intro was straight cheese. I don't think they cared about megas back then, but no, I dig it. This is bananas. First off, Manny's team has a lot of pedigree.
He's got your fucking horse. This man stole your horse.
I know. He didn't just steal my horse. He stole a lot of my personal favorites. So I don't even want to go into his team yet, though. I'm looking at Burger. Like, Burger's team draws eyeballs. Like, I don't know what he was thinking at the time. No, this guy definitely has, like, art in motion in his head. Like, two weathers, and they're both viable. Like Alex was like, yeah, I'm going to take two weathers. No. Burger took two weathers, and I think he's going to execute it flawless. But on top of that, he has Garchomp and Zapdos who are relevant regardless of what the matchup is. So here I have Burger scarfing the Garchomp, which I think will play. Zapdos, I've got him bringing Tyranitar to check the horse. Otherwise, the horse is going to be fucking running wild. That dude's fucking filthy, dude. And then Dracos, he's going to pair that with the T-Tar. Great pairing. And then, obviously, Zard Y. So, Manny, I don't think Manny likes hazards, but fucking hit this thing with some stealth rocks. Fucking please. I would love to see that. Like, I think Burger kind of knows that. I think he's going to try and get Zard Y in relatively early. And then to pair with the Zard Y, he's going to bring Venusaur with Chlorophyll. Manny's team, this is as deep as you're going to get. He got good value at the end, but he doesn't even need value here. I think he's going to rely straight pedigree. So Lando T, definitely the gold standard of OU for the last few generations. I think he brings a defensive set. These would bring a bulky Dragon Dance set for Zard X. Spectre, this is the one that's going to keep Burger guessing. I have extensive usage with this Mon, so I think how Manny's going to play it, he's going to run Modest and Specs on it, and he's just going to fucking nuke everything in sight. The thing is, though, he's not going to bring in Scarf, and Burger, I don't know if you know this or whatnot, but this is how a Spectre player looks at it. So his Scarf isn't going to be able to outspeed your Venusaur and Sun, but it's still, even Modest Specs, it's still going to be able to outspeed anything that's not Scarfed on your team. I think he rounds that out with a Corviknight set. I hate Keldeo. I really do, but I think he kind of needs it here. And then he fills out the team with Obstagoon, which I don't know how they thought that mon up, but it's stupid. I think it plays here, especially if there's no weather up. Ultimately, I have Manny winning 1-0. I think with Burger, to fully wield a team like that, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. So I think Manny's going to have a better grasp on this matchup out of the gate. This is definitely a matchup we can see again in the playoffs, even though they're in the same division. Like, they could match up again in the playoffs. I think Burger's team has the higher ceiling. It's just how the fuck, like, how do you wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna run 2 weathers, and it's stupid, but like he did a really good job of assembling this team.
Yeah, I mean, Lou, I actually you got Manny winning 1-0. I think I got Burger winning 1-0 here.
Really?
The thing is, I don't think he brings Dracos because I think the only reason he's bringing Tyranitar is to be able to check the Spectre. He needs to keep that as healthy as
Yeah,
possible.
he needs T-Tar. There's no doubt about
The thing is, too, though, anytime T-Tar comes in, it's predictable that Lando's coming in, or Corviknight. I think that T-Tar is going to run Ice Beam or Fire Blast to be able to handle those mons if they come in. And if that happens, I don't know what Manny's going to do. I think he's got the Scarf Garchomp. Scarf Garchomp does a lot of damage. It handles the Zardex. Really handles it well. Wrecks everything that's not Scarfed. I don't know. I think just between Scarf Garchomp, T-Tar, Zapdos, Zard Y, he's going to have the matchup. I think he wins the Charicific Valley Bowl. Charicific Valley Bowl. Yeah.
All right, you go and advertise that. Get the T-shirts made. This is definitely gonna sell some tickets on Saturday night or Sunday, whenever the heck these guys play. But that's definitely the week 1 main event. Let us know. Let us know what you guys want to see. What additional content or what feedback you have for this initial run. I know, at least on my end, I think my camera's lagging pretty bad, man. But other than that, I hope you guys really enjoyed it.
Word. That was a pleasure, man.